Alright guys, so as I promised, here's the video about whether I am nature or not. So I have just changed, finally, my swimsuit. So, but here's the inside, little bar. I think they have like sections. The one behind me with Burj Khalifa view. The other one is with the wheel. I will show you around each section. Here's our place. Right, let's go around. I feel weird. Lots of people. Too much attention. Nice, I like this part too. Okay, let's continue our journey. First time for me here, but I really like it very much. I think there you can see Atlantis. Just walking around, maybe we'll grab some food from the table while nobody sees. That's okay, let me show you from the other side. But honestly, I think we have the best spot here with a little bit of palm view. That's actually for me, the bed. He took all of it. So first time for me here, for you as well. I goddamn love it. The weather is perfect. So I got myself edamame and oh my god, Wagyu. This strip loin. Guys, how do you pronounce it? Because I need meat, okay? I sized down too much.
Retired.
I'm not retired yet, okay? Shut up. So I got my food. So we will move to the next video. Nature or not. So on the right you can see the palm, the mirror, the wheel, address, hotel, marina. You have a private tour guide here. Okay, we're getting closer to the edge. Atlantis, old Atlantis, new Atlantis, Burj Al Arab, private beaches, the palm branches with the villas. And here's the entrance to the palm, the trunk, yes. Yeah, and we're back. One of the most asked questions I get is whether I'm natural or not. And today I'm going to answer that honestly. I will be reading from my phone because too much distraction, too much music, and English is not my first language, as you know already. So I will just read what I have prepared on my phone. So anyway, I prepared it myself, okay? So I understand why people keep asking me this, because today it's very hard to trust what you see online, especially with the recent AI, right? It's getting harder. There are unrealistic standards, enhancements. Yes, people nowadays even put fake calves. Crazy. So, and other thing is that people are not being honest. So naturally, yes, you ask these questions, and I don't think that it's wrong. So let's get to it. So the truth is, I was not always natural. Duh. At a certain point, my goals were different, and I made certain choices to achieve them. But as of today, I am natural, and you can see it. Yes. I sized down a little bit. I completely stopped actually. And frankly speaking, I love it even more. You know, I feel more comfortable in the body that I have today. That decision came from a different place, different priorities, and different understanding. So why? The question is why? Why I made the choice before? Why I started taking performance enhancing drugs? So the reason was, for my decision, is that I wanted to compete in bodybuilding at a professional level. And I already had a huge internal admiration for fit and strong-looking bodies. And the competitions would be a way of allowing myself to experiment with my own physique, you know, like lab tests. Moreover, being a woman who embarked on a such journey of building a muscular physique was a challenge and a way to prove that I could actually do it. I mean, to prove that I could combine feminine and masculine attributes in one and create something special. So in a nutshell, it was all identity-driven motive. So why I stopped? Actually comes the next question, why I stopped? What was the reason? As most of you know, I didn't stop once and for all from the first time. I had cycles here and there. Maybe some people noticed that sometimes I would get big, sometimes small. That was the reason why I changed sometimes. However, I already experienced severe side effects from my first cycle. I have to be honest with you. It was hair loss, acne, mood swings, elevated blood pressure due to increased RBCs, which means red blood cell counts, water retention, and so on. Not really nice stuff, to be honest. So eventually I figured out that it was not worth it at all, and I switched from competitor lifestyle to a more sustainable one. But still I kept that competitor mindset. In the time being, I'm also giving more preference to functional trainings as well as to combat sports. So hence, no need for taking gear to attain excessive levels of muscularity. Okay guys, sorry for the change of the settings. Took me a little bit of time to come back to filming. But anyways, filming from home now. So here's the part that most people don't realize. Whether someone is natural or not is not what build their body. It might change the speed, yes, for sure. It might change certain details, but it doesn't replace discipline 100%. It doesn't replace years of work. And PS, I've been weightlifting for 14 years. I started when I was 16, now I'm 30. It took me a long time, and by the way, there is such thing like muscle maturity. So what actually built my physique was consistency. Training when I didn't feel like it, eating when I didn't feel like it, or eating properly, just learning, failing, adjusting, doing it all over again. Most people not liking information nowadays because anyone has access to pets, and we know that. You can easily buy it, but yet rarely we see people who use them become the next Olympian, the next Arnold, or the next Dorian, right? Or the next Andrew Jack, Ryan Terry, right? In my opinion, I believe that what people really lack is discipline and the tolerance. Consistent and monotonous workout/diet routine. Let that sink. So instead of focusing on whether someone is natural or not, a better question would be, what did they do consistently, day by day, month by month, to build that physique that they have? And if you want, I can break it down for you, what I did in the past up until this day. How I trained, how I was eating, what supplements I was taking, my actual consistent routine, and would also highlight what worked and what didn't. Anyway, at the end of the day, honesty matters, okay? But discipline matters more.